Hi, Purple Scarlet Topaz here. How are you today? I hope everyone is doing fine. Uh, Today, I wanted to sort of share a little something, let's say, with with the researchers and the scientists and stuff like that. Okay, hashtag find the answer to cancer. Now, we know that with cancer, there are a few identifying things. The cancer cells do not go through the apoptosis process. Uh, the uh, the the nucleus of the cell may be discolored, abnormally colored, and the shape and size of the cell is also abnormal, and that some of them are ridgy around the edges. Okay, we know this, right? Now, what I want to know, or what I would like for you to look at, okay, I've got to get my team of scientists and researchers together, okay, because we're going to find the answer to cancer. Now, it was just a thought that I was, got into my head, okay. Now, the thing is, as a licensed cosmetologist, okay, we deal with color, okay. We deal with color. And the thing is, okay, I'm imagining that if the nucleus of the cell is discolored, it's not the normal color of the normal cell, right? So what if because see, as a cosmetologist, we deal with chemicals, we deal with color, okay, and so sometimes we have to work with a person. Let's say they have dark brown hair, but they want a strawberry blonde, okay. We have to look at the colors and the chemicals that we're going to use to determine how to get this person's hair from the dark brown to the strawberry blonde, okay? Or vice versa. Someone with strawberry blonde hair may want to do more of a sable hazel brown, or stuff like that, okay? So what if uh, you determined what the cell was lacking, and you look at, well, the normal color of the cell, let's say the normal color, the normal color of the nucleus of the cell is I don't know, it's, let's say the normal color is orange, okay? Let's just say. But the abnormal color is, I don't know, maybe it's pink or brown, whatever the color is, okay? So then, what you would need to do is determine what element, what would balance that cell to bring it to the normal color. Because I imagine if you would do that, you might get an idea of the why the cell is acting that way. Oh, and then when you get it to the normal color, okay, then you can see how it acts, okay. And I'm basing that on let's say I don't know, a month or two ago or something, there was a meteor shower that was happening. I didn't get to see the meteor shower, okay, but they were showing that meteors have different colors, okay. It can be like the meteor can have a white light thing. It could be like orange, yellow, blue, kind of purplish, and you know, certain different colors, okay? And the colors of the meteors are indicative of the composition of the meteor. Okay, now I don't have the chart in front of me or whatever, but the different colors point to the composition. So let me see. So if the composition of the meteor was iron, it would be one color. If the composition of the meteor was orange or yellow, it would be another color, you know. I mean another, the composition, yeah, would be another color. So let's say if it was, the composition was sulfur, if the composition was magnesium, if the composition was iron, and something else, okay? But each color would indicate, the different color would indicate the composition of the meteor. Okay, so if you study the cells, okay, you study the abnormal cells or the nucleus of the cell to find out what the composition is in that cell and the percentage of such. Okay, it's just like hair is a composition. It's made up of, you know, let me see, 5% sulfur, 20% magnesium, you know, 50% this. Okay, it's made up of different percentages of different elements. Okay, so what if you did that with the cells? Okay, figure out what the composition of that abnormal nucleus is, okay? And then according to, you know, then of course you look at what the composition is of the normal cell, okay? And you should be able to determine how to get that abnormal cell to the normal color, okay? And then maybe that would balance out the cell. You understand what I'm saying? And if you need to, find you a good colorist, okay? Because they are good at figuring out how to get from one color to another. Okay, so that's just a thought that I had. If the cell is abnormal, if the nucleus of the cell is abnormally colored, then that would mean that the composition of that nucleus is off. Okay, the composition of the nucleus is off from what it should be as in a normal cell. So if you figure out the composition of the cell, okay, and then you know, it's just like putting weights on. You know, you say, oh, I need to add 1.2 this and that of sulfur. Okay, I need to add 3.5% of magnesium, you know, I need to add 2% iron, or whatever it is, or whatever the protein is, or whatever that's in the nucleus, or whatever, if it's folic acid, whatever it is, okay, whatever amino acid, whatever it is that cell needs, okay, and then that would balance out the cell, okay, and that's just a start of what I think. Okay, that we need to research and figure that out. Okay, we need to get to the cellular level. Okay, so anyway, that's all I have to say right now as it relates to cancer, but you will hear from me again. And like I said, for all you researchers and scientists out there, let's get to it. Let's find the answer to cancer. Okay, thank you. Have a great evening, day, afternoon, weekend, all of that.